Today is National Lighthouse Day, and Michigan has numerous unique historical ones to check out. This morning we're going to take a quick look at some of them as Kelly Wolgamott, the VP of Pure Michigan and a key figure in promoting travel and tourism throughout this state, joins us via Zoom to share more. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here this morning.
Oh, Kelly, it's our pleasure. We see photos of these iconic lighthouses all the time. It's time to get out and check them out in person. Can we start in our neck of the woods and Lake Michigan lighthouses? What do we have around us?
Yeah, there's so many to explore, especially in the Lake Michigan area. And, overall within our two peninsula state, we have over 129 historic lighthouses, more than any other state around our 3,200-mile freshwater coastline. And these are so great to experience when it comes from a travel standpoint, to kind of step back into history, explore the lighthouses. The views are incredible, I gotta tell you, from the top of the lighthouses. But on Lake Michigan, specifically the St. Joe area, we have the St. Joe North Pier, head inner and outer lighthouses. And it's an elevated walkway, in addition to the South Haven, Grand Haven, and Manistee lighthouses. Again, Lake Michigan has so many of them. But you can go on self-guided tours within this lighthouse in St. Joe. And again, just really great opportunity to step back into history, talk about, learn about the significant role these lighthouses play in our state.
Absolutely. And there, as you mentioned, nearly 30 of them to check out. We can stay on our neck of the woods on the west side, but go up a little bit. We got Point Betsy Lighthouse, another popular one.
Yeah, so Port Bessie Lighthouse was built in 1858, and it is situated on Lake Michigan dunes north of Frankfort and just south of our beautiful Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Really a great lighthouse. It's still the original lighthouse with the keeper's residence, and there's buildings that are open for public tour. There's a great gift shop on there as well, but it is really a great experience. And you could also rent the lighthouse keeper's quarters for a weekly stay. Who wants to stay in a lighthouse, right?
That would be cool. So you can actually spend the night there.
Yes.
Oh, how cool
incredible.
Is that? Oh, that's very cool. All right, it's time to go over to a new lake. I guess Lake Michigan gets all the love. How about Lake Huron? At Tawas Point Lighthouse.
Yeah, so let's go over to Lake Huron. And Lake Huron has Tawas Point Lighthouse is one of theirs. There's many over there as well. But it's overlooking Lake Huron, Tawas Point State Park, which also offers camping, beaches, and outdoor recreation. The lighthouse is open for tours seasonally, and it really is an incredible opportunity to go to that lighthouse. It was actually the first lighthouse was built in 1853 and was a mile inland by the 1870s. So it's interesting that Tawas Point is constantly growing and causing the lighthouse to be built further out each time because of the shifting the waters in the shoreline.
Yeah, I absolutely loved the history of that, how they had placed one and then within, say, 20 years, they had to build another one.
A new one.
Yeah, and plus I hear that is a really good spot for some bird watching too.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. There's so many great bird watching opportunities in the Tawas area. Throughout the state, we actually have great information on Michigan.org that outlines a lot of the birding trails, not even to mention the migratory birds that come through the state are incredible to see.
Absolutely. Can we go way north? I mean, way north. Get all the way up to Superior and see that Eagle Harbor Lighthouse.
Yeah, we love our two peninsula state, and nothing like the Upper Peninsula and Lake Superior. We have Eagle Harbor Lighthouse in Keweenaw, and it was built in 1851, and really still today is active in navigating the shoreline there. We have, as everyone I think is very well aware, a very active waterway throughout the state that we still have a number of freighters, coming through the Soo Locks daily. And it's interesting that this one, right, is still used today. It's an active navigational aid today. The light at the top is not open to the visitors like some of the other lighthouses, but you can access the lighthouse, and there's a wonderful museum there as well that you can experience. But All of our lighthouses, the grounds are incredible and open. They're beautiful, situated right on our beautiful fresh water. Such a great experience.
And if you love lighthouses, I mean, obviously today is your day. Maybe you're planning a trip to visit one of these. For those who can't, but still appreciate these lighthouses and want to support them, the Michigan License Plate Campaign is a great way to support it.
It is, the Michigan Save Our Lights, Michigan Vehicle License Plate in Michigan. You can actually secure that for your vehicle, and the money directly goes to support the lighthouse preservation across the state.
Oh, well, I think you've given us plenty to get to. Is there a place online that we can see all of this?
Yes, so we have, all of this outlined with access to all of the lighthouses on michigan.org. So if you go to michigan.org, that can help you plan your trip to see all of the world-class lighthouses that we have here throughout the state. And I got to tell you, they're fun to visit in the summer, also in our beautiful fall. But the winter, incredible to see the frozen lighthouses across our coastline.
Oh, Kelly, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. Michigan.org for more. We'll be right back.